My name is Tomàs Griffin. I'm one of the sprints and jumps coaches with Killarney Valley Athletics Club. I also am fortunate enough to help out Delaney in his journey through Tokyo recently, and helping him out also in his journey towards Paris 2024 as part of a team that are pulling together to try and help him be at his best. I was lucky enough to be, I suppose, the first coach to start helping Jordan out, and the initial part of the journey of helping him improve as an athlete, it was an easy part because there was lots of things that he could become good at pretty quickly. So we focused originally on speed and just getting him to move like an athlete. He very, very quickly started to do that and started to improve very, very fast. Where it's evolved into now though is we're looking for fine margins. We're looking for centimetres as opposed to multiples of centimetres to move him from where he is at the moment, which is one of the best in the world, into being hopefully a world champion or a Paralympic medalist. One of the things that I've learned over the past while with jumpers, and high jumpers especially, is that fatigue can creep up without you being able to see it. The coach's eye is one tool that's used an awful lot, but because we're looking for very small margins, sometimes a training session that might be a training session too much because of fatigue that you can't see. That's where the output sports device comes into play, is being able to help us scientifically and clinically measure how much fatigue Jordan might be carrying in from a previous training session. So therefore the feedback I can give to Alan and Jordan is maybe sometimes you just need to step off the intensity of a particular training session to avoid injury.
Hi, I'm Alan Delaney. I'm the high jump technical coach for Jordan. I train in Killarney Valley Athletics Club, both high jump and technical high jump, and also for the hurdles as well. Myself and Tomàs, we work together. I do the technical jumping and Tomàs is more into the strength conditioning and other elements of Jordan's training. Jordan will do a counter movement jump as soon as his warm-up is done, and with that he can know how fresh he is. Like he might say, I've hit my PB today in my counter movement jump. I'm really on form today, so it gets great confidence in knowing that he's totally ready for the session that we're about to do. We do a lot of plyometrics, we do bounds, hurdle hops, pogos onto the mat. We've a few more things for high knee takeoffs that we do for Jordan, because we've noticed different elements of his jump, as well as doing all the strength and conditioning that he does for tempo running, for his endurance at the off-season, and also his weight for strength training as well. And we have to be careful of all of those as we put them together for the jump sessions. And then we taper off then when it comes towards competition. On the strength, we maintain the jumps, and hopefully it all comes together on competition day.
My name is Jordan Lee. I'm 21 years of age. I'm an athlete on the Irish Paralympic team that specialises in the sport of high jump. I've only been partaking in the sport of high jump and athletics for the last 4 years, so I'm still relatively quite new to the sport, and I'm still learning as I'm developing and progressing. As you can see, I have a major difference from the right side to the left side, muscle imbalance that I'm working on continuously with my S&C coaches, and Tomàs and Alan then as well, doing lots of specific band work to strengthen up this side of my arm. My goal is to be the best in the world, and I know it sounds funny, but going to the Paralympics with only 4 years of training sounded funny, but it happened. Lifting the flag for your country, going into the Olympic Stadium, the rarest honour that you could possibly get, happened as well. So I believe you put enough work in, and if you're diligent enough to achieving your goals, then why not? You can do it. In order to get to Paris, it's quite a big question, but I just need to keep on raising the bar, quite literally, in my case then as well. I'm gonna have to jump 190 upwards to get there, because the standard is always getting better and the bar's always being raised. I use the output sports device mainly and specifically on my counter movement jump, hands on hips, arms free, and also for RSI, reactive strength index as well. I measure my counter movement jump every jump specific session, and it's giving me an indication, showing me whether or not what it is that I'm going to be doing for my session is the right thing to do. And that is essentially what it's saying to you by the feedback that you get with the results that you get. It's a quote I live by, is that you have to give 100% and nothing less. 100% or nothing.